So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called a Manhattan Melodrama, 1934. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I love this flick. It's very interesting. American 1934 American pre-code crime film produced by MGM. Of course, because all of the bonus features are MGM shorts and cartoons. The movie provided one of Mickey Rooney's earliest film roles. It was also the first of Myrna Loy and William Powell's 14 screen pairings. Excuse me. I don't know much about Myrna Loy. I haven't seen any of her movies, but I do have The Thin Man on my next queue at number 59. Then I've got After the Thin Man in my saved queue. It's unavailable on Netflix, unfortunately. But anyways, notorious criminal John Dillinger attended a showing of the film at Chicago's Biograph Theater on July 22nd, 1934. After leaving the theater, he was shot to death by federal agents. I think that's in the Dillinger movie. I can't remember which one. Maybe Adrian can help me. It's been a while since I've seen Dillinger movies. In general, I think there are a few of them, if I'm not mistaken. But Myrna Loy was among those who expressed distaste at the studio's willingness to exploit this event for the financial benefit of the film. I'm looking at the top part, the background to the movie on. I'm reading off of Wikipedia. Sorry for that. It starts out on June 15, 1904. The steamboat General Slocum catches fire and sinks in the New York's East River. The Clark Gable character is played by a very young Mickey Rooney at the beginning of the film. He likes to throw dice and stuff. Father Joe saves them from being drowned, rescued by a priest, Father Joe. And some Jewish dude, one of the survivors who lost his young son in the sinking, offers to put them up in his house for a short while. Then the dude gets, he's a Russian Jew. He gets trampled to death after criticizing Leon Trotsky at the policeman's horse tramples him to death after he heckles Leon Trotsky at a communist rally and a fight breaks out. That was pretty cool. We don't like communism on this channel, so it's pretty cool that the Russian Jew was anti-communist. And the only thing I didn't like was that he was talking about how he had opportunity in the United States while freedom started to diminish really after the Civil War here in the United States. So I'm not buying his freedom bit. Furthermore, the 10 planks of the Communist Manifesto have been U.S. law for over 100 years. So it must have started around this time, I think. Two boys, Blackie Gallagher, played by Mickey Rooney, and Jim Wade, played by Jimmy Butler, were the close friends who were rescued from drowning after the steamboat fire, General Slocum in New York's East River. So this movie takes place in, well, you guessed it, Manhattan section of New York City. And one of the kids grows up to become an adult by William Powell. Great acting by William Powell and Myrna Loy. And even Clark Gable is great. Blackie is played as an adult by Clark Gable. He's running an illegal casino now after rolling the dice. William Powell becomes district attorney, and his first case is the murder of somebody that Clark Gable killed. He's running a legal casino, but there's some dirty business going on with some fake raids that the cops have been paid off of. And the casino resumes business immediately after they leave. So kind of interesting government corruption going on. It comes to bite William Powell later. He resigns like Tricky Dick Richard Nixon later. But first he becomes district attorney, then he runs for governor. But he can't solve the first murder case because there's some confusion about the jacket. There's a duplicate jacket made for Clark Gable's friend, who's also in The Great Ziegfeld. He played the muscle guy. I think he was a some kind of Olympic wrestler or something. Who is this guy? Nat Pendleton plays Spud. He was a strongman in The Great Ziegfeld, which came out 2 years later in 1936. Olympic wrestler, film actor, and stage performer. His younger brother was a well-known music composer and choir master and organist for the American Church in Paris. He died in 1967. Poor guy. Anyways, so while William Powell is running for governor, Myrna Loy ditches Clark Gable because she won't give him the married with children routine, the normal life that she's seeking. So Clark Gable tells him to hang out with William Powell, the district attorney. And William Powell's all polite to her and starts opening doors, holding doors open for her, being super nice to her, and being a clean-cut guy. A G-man! So she ditches Blackie, played by Clark Gable. And she ends up marrying William Powell, and now he's running for governor. But everybody knows that Clark Gable killed the other guy for gambling debts. William Powell didn't have any evidence, so he couldn't do anything. But they blame him because he was childhood friends with Blackie, and furthermore, he married Blackie's ex-girlfriend. The new district attorney brings that up, Snow, he breaks into the house and he tells him straight up the reason why you didn't investigate the case is because you married his ex-girlfriend. And then William Powell punches him in the face. That was a great scene. A lot of great scenes and great acting in this. I love this flick. Overall, I'm giving the Destiny out of 5 stars, with the 2 lame MGM shorts and the 1 great pre-code crime film. So Myrna Lloyd tells Clark Gable at the horse races. They go to a Jack Dempsey fight and a hockey match and all this other stuff. So they're doing typical Madison Square Garden kind of New York activities during the nighttime. Both Blackie and William Powell, the former attorney, now governor, so Clark Gable goes to a hockey match, and he kills Snow based on what Myrna Lloyd told him, that the Snow guy, the new district attorney, was out to get his friend. So he just shoots him in the bathroom. There's a lot of violence like that in this. It is a pre-code film, after all, which probably appealed to Mr. John Dillinger before they imposed censorship on Hollywood. Anyways, pretty cool stuff. Smoking gun and violence galore. It's pre-code time. Anyways, Blackie shoots the guy dead, and there's this fake blind guy who just happens to be sitting out of the bathroom. He becomes a witness, and then William Powell prosecutes the case against Blackie. They don't have a motive, but they do have witnesses. So Blackie ends up getting an electric chair. Myrna Loy says, "You better commute the sentence, otherwise I'm going to leave you." And William Powell says, "I can't do that. I was elected by the people to enforce the laws that they want." Unlike Governor Newsom here, who goes against the people's wishes by not enforcing the death penalty here in California, which is what most Californians want, but he doesn't want it. So kind of the opposite of Newsom here, Comrade Newsom. But I'm opposed to the death penalty, so it doesn't matter what Newsom does on that issue. It doesn't matter to me. I don't vote anyways. And I certainly don't vote for him. I voted against him during the recall election. And I vote for Nicholas Wildstar. My son told his cousins that Nicholas Wildstar was the only person worth paying attention to, not Newsom or Larry Elder. So I'm very proud of my son. He knows politics better than I do, really. But anyways, enough about me and my son and our political beliefs, or lack thereof, I should say. Anyways, William Powell kind of gets flaky with the issue. He offers to commute the sentence of a Blackie right before he's about to be electrocuted. And Blackie refuses. He commits suicide, which doesn't make sense. But anyways, the ending was decent. I enjoyed this flick. I really thought it was well made and great pre-code crime flick. very well done, very good acting, great story, a lot of plot twisting and government corruption involved. I didn't get my check in the mail yesterday, and unfortunately, my short-term disability payment, automatic payment went through. So I've got about $300 in my checking account now. I've got to check it in a few hours. I woke up at 9 p.m. last night, and I went on the red line. So I'm trying to get these reviews in. I think I can get through Dick Tracy, and I'll watch the other Dick Tracy serial. I'll go through my list now, but hopefully I get a big fat $2,000 plus paycheck in about 3 hours to hit my bank account so I can pay all these bills. These are my bills. And one of them was due on the 9th. So I'm a little behind on my bills, but hopefully I can pay all my bills and invest a little bit in Robinhood, maybe get my class action settlement check today or tomorrow. They told me that it would be here by the 21st. And today is the 20th. So I've got about a couple days left to get the check. And as soon as I get it, hopefully I can invest some more in my Robinhood. Get it up to $1,000 a month like I told my financial advisor I do. I've got a lot of catching up to do on my Robinhood account. It's down 30% in the past couple years. And I sold a bunch of my losing stocks, but a lot of the stocks that I bought recently have been losing money along with the rest of the stock market. So I've got Dick Tracy, 1937 up. I'm going to try to finish that today. Dick Tracy's G-Men. I'm going to try to get halfway through that today. Maybe not, because I got so many bills to pay and some investing to do. And I've got to check my Netflix to see about adding some Fred Olen Ray movies to my queue, since I haven't gotten any more Netflix recommendations. I couldn't find the two that Karate Man mentioned yesterday, but I did try looking. Anyways, The Phantom of the Opera, 1925, Platoon Leader, Dudikoff, A Force of One, Black Mama, White Mama, 1972, Manson, 1973, Simon, King of the Witches, 1971, Jack the Ripper, 1976, Skyscraper, 1995, To Be the Best, 1993, Deathmatch, 1994, The Uncanny, 1977, This Is Not a Test, 1962, Slave of the Cannibal God, 1978, Last Cry, 2022, Blood Moon. Yeah, that was a Karate Man recommendation from yesterday. I did add it to my list. Not the 1989 Aussie underrated horror movie, but the action thriller martial arts movie with Gary Daniels. And then I got Eye of the Tiger, 1986, which was a Professor Quiz recommendation yesterday. After I mentioned Gary Busey 1,000 times in my review for The Magnificent Ambersons. All right. So I'm done watching Netflix. I'm going to return this disc, but I probably won't get another replacement disc, those two B movies, until next week. unfortunately, because if Netflix receives it tomorrow, they won't ship it until Monday, and I won't get it until Tuesday. So sorry for the delay. I fell a little behind with Dick Tracy taking all my nappy poos, but I did catch up on quite a bit of sleep these past 2 days, and I was able to wake up 3 hours early at 9 p.m. last night. So I'm going to try to catch up on my list now. Anyways, this is highly recommended. Check it out. I posted the trailer and the movie in the description box, but you got to buy or rent the movie on YouTube because the free version had like 7 minutes cut out, so I didn't post the link to that. But there you have it. Manhattan Melodrama. Pleasant surprise. That's the end of my review. Laters.